Hello, my name is Sabrine and we're at my house, and this is my niece Malia, and we're going to be making a Mexican dish called tomalito. Tomalito is so delicious. It's a sweet corn cake, and it's usually at Chevy's. You can find it. They give you a teeny tiny bit, like a tablespoon. So I'm going to make a big dish of it today. We're having some tacos, so it'll go perfect. So the first thing we're going to do, these are all the ingredients that we're going to need, and we'll post them up for you. But the first thing we're going to do is put some butter in. So go ahead, Malia. We're going to put 5 tablespoons of softened butter, so just make sure it's room temperature. And we're going to put it in this little dish here. And we're also going to put the masacara. It's basically a sweet corn flour. I'm going to put a 1/4 cup of that with the butter. And then the last thing, you're going to put the sugar, a 1/3 cup of sugar. Come here, go to Puka. Okay, and then what we're going to do, so we're going to put all those together, and you're going to mix it all until it's fluffy, so go for it. Once it's all fluffy, you're going to add water, mushy corn together, and everything else together. And we're going to put in everything. So while she's mixing that, I'm going to mush the corn. This is about a cup of corn. And what we're going to do is we're going to mash it till it's really mashy. Okay. Then we're going to add a 1/2 cup of water. So that's a 1/2 cup of water. And then you're going to get your cup of mushy corn. And you're going to add that. And then you're going to pretty much put everything else into this mix. And what that is it's going to be the regular corn, which I think is like a 1/4 cup. So you can go ahead and put that here. I'll put the rest of this. We're going to add that other corn. Malia. Make sure a 1/4 cup of the corn is in the kernels, and then the other cup of corn is really mashed, really mushy. The next ingredient is going to be a 1/2 cup of cornmeal. Malia, could you put that 1/2 cup of cornmeal in here? And then a teaspoon of baking powder. That's okay, that's good. That looks fabulous. And let's go ahead and put that. The teaspoon of baking powder. And then a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I'm just gonna eyeball that. Okay, got the salt. And then the last thing, which is really a weird amount, is 2 tablespoons plus 1 teaspoon of milk. So we're going to do that. Okay, the last item is going to be the milk, which is 2 tablespoons and a teaspoon. So 2 tablespoons, 1, 2, and a teaspoon. A little one. And I think that is everything. That's okay. Alrighty, we're just gonna mix that all. Once it's all mixed, we're going to get a pot or a pan. We're gonna fill it with water so that it actually. So what we are doing is we're actually going to cook it in the oven at 250 degrees for about 1.5 hours. And the way we're going to do it is we're going to pour it in a little dish. I'm actually going to use a littler one. I've already got it poured, so follow me right this way. We used a smaller one because it actually is not a very large quantity. So we want it to be about a 1/2 inch thick. And you're going to get a pot. And what you're going to do, or a pan, and you're going to fill it about a 1/2 inch with water. And what this does is helps it from getting brown at the top and the bottom. Okay, 250 degrees for an hour and a half in the oven, and we'll let you know how it turns out once it's cooked. Looks like our tomalito is finished. I can't wait to see it. So we're gonna go ahead and open the oven. It was cooking for about an hour and 45 minutes. And one thing I didn't mention is that you have to have the foil on top. So make sure you do that before you place it in the oven. And you can see here the boiling water bath. So I'm gonna take it out and just kind of place it over here on the countertop. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and check it. One way you can check it is by placing the toothpick right in the center to see if it comes out clear. Is it ready?
A little bit. It's because you could see that.
You could see a little bit, but let's try. Let me see.
Okay.
Let me see. No, it's pretty clear. That means it's cooked. So let's go ahead and see what the consistency and texture should look like. Oh wow, that looks just like Chevy's. I hope you enjoyed Tomalito by Sabrine and
Come da porta picchita va bene, se tu la parla miezza americano, quando si fa l'amore sotto la luna, come da bene in capo di I love you, papà l'americano.